Hey, this is Dan from MNYK Studios, and today we're going to talk about how to get started miking a drum kit. So we're going to be going over a couple ways to mic a drum kit. The first one being with just one microphone. It's simple, it's cheap and easy. The second way is going to be a 2-microphone setup, and the third way is going to be a 4-microphone setup. So no matter what your budget is or what microphones you have, you should be able to record a drum kit. We're going to start with the SM58. This is made by Shure. It's pretty much a standard microphone at this point. You see it in a lot of live setups. These things are very cheap. You can get them like 90 bucks, brand new, used, even cheaper. So we're going to be using a single SM58 as an overhead. It's going to capture the entire drum kit. If you're only using one microphone, there is 2 ways you could do it. You could either have the one lone mic as an overhead, or typically in front of the kit a couple of feet, facing a little bit lower. And that's going to get a little more bass in it, a little more kick drum in it. There is no right and wrong. When I got started out, I just stuck microphones in places and listened to it and then move them around. That sounds good, that sounds terrible. You figure it out, but hopefully this will help you out a little bit. So we're going to use one microphone over the center of the drum kit. And the tricky thing about centers of drum kits is intuitively, you would think it would be right here. But if you actually look at a drum kit from overhead, especially if you have an extra tom, this is only a 5-drum kit. The center is going to be more along this axis right here. So almost like where the line of the kick drum and the edge of the snare intersect. That's like the actual center of the drum kit. So we're going to aim for that. Going to stick this 58 way out. Easy way that I figured out how to get the microphone where you want it is start with it all the way down. Let's say I want to mic, the center of the kit right here, instead of starting with a microphone that's all the way up here and trying to figure out, is that where it is? You can start low, exactly where you want it, and then just bring it straight up. And that's what we're going to do. You want to make sure the microphone is facing straight down. If you mic'd it in the front, like I said, the other way to do it is, it's probably going to be around here, maybe about this height, facing, slightly downwards, not directly at the kick drum, but somewhere in that area. Another thing you want to check is just get behind the kit, make sure the microphone's straight. You can look straight up and see where it's pointing down, make sure it's exactly where you want it. Hit record and see what it sounds like. I mean, the main thing when micing drums is to use your ears. Trust your ears. We're going to get a drummer in here. So here we have Duder. What's going on, man?
What's up?
He's going to give us a couple of bars so you can see what one microphone on top of a drum kit sounds like. That was fantastic, man.
Hey, man.
Thank you. So that was one mic as an overhead, just so you can get an idea what that sounds like. And that's it for part 1 of how to mic a drum kit. In part 2, we're going to be talking about how to mic a drum kit using only 2 microphones.